going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got a lot to do. It's been a while since we updated you on the No Money Spent squad. We made some upgrades. We're going to open up some free packs, and also we're going to talk about a coin making method you can do right now. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching around YouTube for what 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So my apologies for the lack of No Money Spent videos, but we're here. We got one for you today, and we have officially hit a 99 overall on offense. We made some big upgrades to the team, and not only can we make these upgrades, or did we make these upgrades, but I think we maybe found a coin making method that we can show you guys. So let's go ahead and show you the team. We do have some free packs to open up as well, but if you notice right off the rip on the offensive line, we added a couple of the new NFL draft rookies, and these cards are great. So there's a right tackle, left guard, and there's also two left tackles out there that all get secure protector for 0 AP, which is great when you're trying to build your offensive line. That's the best ability out there. And also, you know, allocate your other AP to other skill position players. This provides a lot of flexibility, and because of that, these cards are fairly expensive. They are 98 overall cards with chemistries for the most part. They're 99s, and they have good attributes, but they're a little bit high in price because of that 0 AP secure protector. So I did find a way, and you can do it right now, and after this video comes out, who knows how the market's going to go, but we do kind of have an alternative route that you can go to build out these cards for cheaper than what they cost right now on the auction house if you happen to want one. And if you want to try to build them for cheaper and then sell them for higher, there is a small little profit margin you can make there. Another big change that we made was that wide receiver. I mean, we used to have this 99 overall Randy Moss from the Ring of Honor promo on the team, on the No Money Spent squad, and we ended up selling him because we needed coin to upgrade other places. Well, we ended up selling our Chris Godwin, which was an LTD from Weekly Wildcards. We got back, I think I sold him for 405k, so we got back, you know, a decent amount of coin. Then we bought the Randy, I think, for like 827. I'll show you all of the auction house stuff that the game shows. And then we did get Kelvin Johnson. I don't know if he was on the team last time, but we did get him up to a 99. So we now have officially 99 overalls at every single position on offense. We're not going to spend too much time on the defense. I think the last episode we added the Shaq Leonard Maniac card. Basically, we got right outside linebacker and left end. Once we get those to 99s, the defense will be a 99 overall, and then finally we just have to get our special teams right. We got the 97 overall punter, but we don't have the kicker there. Basically have to wait until they go with 98 overall Redux cards to go out there and get the Greg Zuerlein card, and I think that would then get me to a 99 overall as a whole for special teams, defense, and offense. So with those offensive linemen, let's talk about that potential coin making method here. Basically, if you look at the cards, and you know, prices will fluctuate at the moment that I'm making this video, the moment that I prep for this video, and the moment that you're checking these, but for the most part, those cards were going for between about 525k and 550. And the guy from the Bears, what is it? I can't even remember his name already. Darnell Wright, I think, and forgive me if I got that wrong. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section. There wasn't even any of him up on the auction house, which means you could have probably got him off for like maybe 575k or more. But if we take a look here now, active pricing within this video, so you got Darnell Wright, I got the name correct, so now there's a bunch of them out there, but basically right around that 525 mark, a little bit under that. This one's been up for 2 minutes, so I'm sure it's going to sell rather quickly. The two left tackles, Paris Johnson and Broderick Jones. By the way, the Broderick Jones is a much better card. That's probably why Paris Johnson is a lot less expensive. So if you're going to do this, go with Broderick Jones right around that 520, 525 mark, like I said. And then finally we have our left guard here, and he is up to 562. So this right now would be the best bet. So to build out these cards, you're basically going to need a combination of 395 draft cards and 393s. And previous to like Saturday morning, the main thing that was making these cards from a set building standpoint were the 95 95 overall. So these were around like 120 to 130K, and that's where I kind of found the alternate route, and these are actually starting to go up in price. Now, when I built out one of these this morning, I got my 395s for 100K. So basically it was like 300K to get the 395s, and then if you take a look at the 93s, they are roughly between like 42 and 45K. They're kind of creeping back up to that 45K range. So I did write it down that if you got the 395s at 100K each, that's 300,000 coins, and then the 393s at 45K, that's another $135, which would total 435K. So at those prices, you could build out one of those 98 overall offensive lineman cards for 435K, and as I showed you, they're selling for 515, 520, 525, so there's definitely a profit margin there to build them for cheaper and then sell them on the auction house. Now, after this video comes out, the prices on those 98s could certainly drop, and that's a good thing if you want to go out and get those cards, because now it's going to be less expensive to buy them. But another route that you can take is you'll have to try to get 93s for like 40 to 42K, and then to get your 95s, you can actually build those out a different way. If you look through your NFL draft sets, and you do have to scroll down a little bit to build a 95, you need 2 93s and 1 91. So basically what I was doing is I was getting the 93s for about 40,000 coins, so there's 80K for the 293s, and then the 91s were about 20K, which would equal about 110,000 coins to build your 95. So as you can see, if the 95s go up back to like 120, you can build out a 95 for about 110. It's not a huge difference, but if you're trying to build these sets for as cheap as possible and sell the card to make profit, that's the route you're gonna have to take. So if you can get 91s at like 18, 19K, or even snipe some for 15, 16, 17, you know, get your 93s for 40K or under, it's definitely a possibility. You can build out those 95s for a lot cheaper than going out there and buying them. So hopefully that all works out. You guys can break down the rest of the math you want, but at the end of the day, basically you can build out these 98s for cheaper than they cost to buy outright. So if you want to build them to use them, you want to go that route, and if you want to build them to sell them, there is some profit margin there for you. And I do want to show you, I don't know how much of this is going to track, because yeah, it's just broken. Like, no matter what you do here, the cards that you buy don't always show up on this section. But there is the Randy Moss. We paid 821K for him, and I think we should at least see the Chris Godwin that we sold, yes, for 405. So there's a little bit of our work there for you. And we can also go over to our notifications, and you're going to see a bunch of different auctions and purchases that we made here for the Randy Moss, and then all of these lower overall cards. So this is a 93 that we got for 39K, 41K, 40K, 35K. So we caught a snipe there, 38K, 39. So it's definitely a potential and possibility to find the 91s. There's a John Ross for 16K. These two were 93s for under 40K. It's definitely a possibility to get them. Here's another guy for under 19,000 coins, John Ross for 18K. To snipe these cards or get them a lot cheaper than the average price right now. Before we get out of here, we do have some free packs to open up. We got 111,000 training currently. We have 457K that we're allowed to spend. Remember, the other 5 mil came from glitched LTD packs from the Ultimate Legend program about 2 months ago, so we're not going to spend that until we get to a 99 overall, and we'll likely save that for like golden tickets and rookie premieres whenever that promo comes out. So we do have basically an elite pack, a weekly wildcard pack, and a mission mutt hero fantasy pack. This one is not going to help us. Like, this came at, I think, one of the field pass rewards, the mission mutt field pass rewards, and there's some good budget options in here for sure, but we're so close to a 99 overall that like not even these cards are going to be helpful as backup. So I'll probably just go ahead and we'll take Chase Claypool, but we're probably just going to quick sell him for training. And we do have a couple other cards in the binder currently that we're going to quick sell for training. We're not all the way up to date on our weekly wild card solos, but here is one of the recent ones from week 12. We get a 90 overall, and what else will we get? Probably the minimum, a 93, not bad. Even at this point, like if I were to get a 98 from here, depending on the position, those cards really aren't going to be useful on the squad. So that'll be more free training. We're going to save our strategy packs and our coin packs. We got one more elite pack before we get out of here to open up, and then we will quick sell whatever elites we have in the binder and see what we end up with. A 90 and an 80 in that free pack there. So let's head on over to the binder. I know like Abraham Lucas was our right tackle. We got rid of him. Quentin Nelson was our left guard. Both BNDs. That was from Team of the Year, and we really did replace like a 98 with a 98 at left guard, but having that discounted 0 AP secure protector is so huge. So Quentin Nelson's going to get out of here. Claypool, Lucas, and then the 93 from Weekly Wildcards, the 90 Woodson. And we're actually going to save that 80 because we got a brand new competitive pass coming tomorrow, and that will help us out getting one of those sets within that competitive pass. So we got ourselves another 115K in training, up to 227, 450K to spend in coins. We'll save the training. We're going to wait for GTs to come out. Maybe that's this week. But for now, that's all we got. Hopefully you guys can make some coins off of that method, and we made some good upgrades on the No Money Spent squad today. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.